the most beautiful national parks in America is Yellowstone National Park. It's known for its wildlife and the Old Faithful geyser, one of its most popular features. But is it possible Yellowstone may also be the epicenter of a supervolcano about to erupt and cause mass destruction? Or is this story yet just another hoax prediction designed to scare us all? I've got the answer to that apocalyptic prediction, plus answers on some other crazy pictures that you guys are curious about. Like this picture that claims to show a guy scuba diving in the middle of a park. A picture that wants us to believe this is a real picture of two baby owls. And a claim that the most popular picture ever taken of American President Abraham Lincoln is actually a fake. I've got all that plus some new fan art and my favorite fake of the week. So grab a snack, sit back, and watch the whole video. Hey guys, Bill here. You know, we get all sorts of scary predictions coming in the door here all the time, like asteroids or comets hitting our planet, zombie apocalypses, even alien invasions. Well, luckily, so far, all of those have turned out to be fake. But I gotta tell you, one of the scariest predictions to come in a long time, and sent in by a lot of you guys, by the way, is this one that has to do with a supervolcano underneath Yellowstone National Park that is about to erupt. A picture that has become attached to this story is this one, and it was sent in by Voltrex, who wrote, "There are many videos and websites saying Yellowstone supervolcano is going to erupt very soon. Is this real or fake?" Voltrex, you know that picture you sent in is fake, but I think what people are really interested in knowing is this story about the supervolcano real, and should they be scared? So what do you say we just slow down a little bit and take a look at the facts? A quick look around the internet shows us that Yellowstone does have the potential to be a super volcano.
Now, Yellowstone's volcano doesn't look like some others because it's a caldera, or a crater. It's around ground level instead of towering into the clouds. But scientists say it covers a really enormous reserve of magma beneath the Earth's surface.
Now, here's the important thing to understand about all this, and that is those measurements, the 19 kilometers long and 17 kilometers deep of hot magma ready to explode into our atmosphere. Well, those are new calculations, and the bad news is they're double the size of the old calculations. Now, as you can imagine, when that news hit the internet, it freaked out a lot of people.
Scientists say a super eruption would blanket most of the U.S. in a thick layer of ash.
Suddenly, there were stories popping up in newspapers, radio, TV, and of course, YouTube. And as you might guess, a lot of people use the information to create clickbait videos designed to grab our attention and scare us. Like this one from Skywatch Media News. It was titled, "Bombshell Report Warns that Yellowstone Supervolcano Eruption is Imminent." Or how about these, claiming animals are fleeing the park to get away from this imminent eruption. And then there are the people who come forth with the doom and gloom information.
Well, forget the image of Yogi Bear representing Yellowstone. We're talking about a sleeping Godzilla underneath Yellowstone that, if it erupts in a maximum eruption called Category 8, it could literally tear the guts out of the United States of America.
Well, it's pretty frightening stuff, and I can see why a lot of you guys might be scared. But on the other hand, you know, all these videos and news reports are just a little too clickbait for me to take seriously. So what I did was I posted this to my Facebook, where I have some awesome researchers, to see if they could come up with some answers for us. And guess what? They did. And I have some answers right here. Now, this is the way I want you to vote on this one. If you think this supervolcano is going to erupt full force, like real soon, I want you to vote real. On the other hand, if you don't think it's going to erupt in full force and not anytime soon, I want you to vote fake. Now, the third option is if you believe nobody knows how forceful this thing is going to be when it erupts or when it's going to erupt, then I want you to vote unknown. Go ahead and shout out your answers so the whole world knows where you stand. And if you can't do that, you can always pause the video and leave your answer in the comment section. You ready? And go. Hey, while we're waiting for everybody to make up their minds and vote today, what do you say we go back and take a look at the results on some of the older real or fakes that we already did, like Slender Man? When we did Slender Man a few years back, he was scaring a lot of people because a lot of people were asking me if he was real or not. Well, when we showed the video, you guys voted 79% fake, 12% real, and 7% unknown. The official answer was, as most people can guess by now, fake. You guys did a pretty good job on that one. One that you guys struggled with was this picture of a multi-vortex tornado. 66% said it was real, 30% said it was fake, and 2% said unknown. The official answer was fake. You guys didn't do too well on that one because, as it turned out, it was a time-lapse photo of the same tornado. Our last blast from the past today is this picture that shows a young boy standing very close to a huge lion. I asked if that picture was for real, and 82% of you guys said fake. 15% said it was real, and just 1% said it was unknown. Well, the official answer was fake. The picture was part of a Photoshop contest called Just Before Something Bad Happens. And speaking of bad things happening, what do you say we get back to this answer about that supervolcano and find out what's going on there? I mean, do we need to start stocking up the basement with food, or should we just start making plans to go out to Yellowstone, check out the bison and Old Faithful and all the other beautiful stuff that's in that park? And the official answer is, oh boy, a lot of you guys are not going to like this one, including me, because the official answer is unknown. Thanks to some super research by the team on Facebook, including Sola Watsilla, Atlas Leader, and Pierce Rooney, we collected a lot of information. And what it all added up to is nobody really knows when this volcano is going to erupt or how powerful the eruption will be. On the more scary side, Science magazine reports that scientists are discovering that the Yellowstone volcano erupted more often than previously thought. But on the bright side, the numbers are so fast, it's hard to imagine it within a human lifespan. We're talking 4 major eruptions in the last 2 million years instead of 3. In other words, the chances of a supervolcano eruption in your lifetime look very, very slim. So get out there, have a great day, and don't worry about it. Just live for the moment, and I promise you, the rest will work itself out. People who like to dive go to some pretty strange places and end up getting some far out pictures. But what about this picture? It was sent in by Scratch My Back, who just wrote, "Bill, is this for real or just some kind of Photoshop thing?" Scratch, you know, I've done a fair amount of diving around the world, and I gotta tell you, I have never seen a place like this. I mean, where is that guy actually diving if he really is diving? I mean, is that Atlantis or something? I'll get out this, and we'll get this one put to rest quickly. Can't even believe Scratch sent that in. I mean, some of these things are just like too obvious. Oh, but I got a surprise for you. This thing is real. The place is called Gruner See, which translates to Green Lake. The lake is in Austria and surrounded by snow-covered mountains, and every year when the snow melts, the lake rises and floods the park that surrounds it. It's considered one of the most exotic places to dive in the world. People come from all over just to take the plunge. I couldn't find any stats on water temperature, but you know, diving in snowmelt is something I think I'd rather see than do, if you know what I mean. Next up, we have this picture that claims to show two very young owls. The picture was sent in by Emma Fema, who just wrote, "Bill, is this picture for real?" Emma, I can't say I'm an expert on owls, but I have recorded some baby owls over the years, and I gotta tell you, they're some of the cutest creatures on the planet. So I think what this one really comes down to are two choices. One, those are real baby owls that somebody got lucky enough to get close to with a camera, or maybe they had a telephoto lens or something. Or two, they're fake. They're actually toys or something like that that somebody made, propped them up on that tree to get a picture to make them look more realistic. And I will get into this answer as quickly as possible. No beating around the owl tree. And, well, if you voted real, you're wrong, because they're fake. This is what a real baby owl looks like, and this is what the lady who made these dolls look like. I wish I knew her name, but it's so small in the picture, I just can't figure it out. Now, this picture we have here is one of the most popular pictures of one of America's most famous presidents, Abraham Lincoln. Now, for you guys outside the United States, understand this guy is so important to U.S. history, there is a huge memorial building in his honor in Washington, D.C. There have been various Hollywood movies about Lincoln, including this one with Henry Fonda, and a more recent one made by Steven Spielberg with Daniel Day-Lewis. Lincoln served as president from 1861 until 1865 when he was assassinated. Since then, this has been the most famous picture of the man. The picture was sent in by Billy G, who wrote, "A friend told me this picture of Lincoln is actually fake. Can you help me out and find out if this is true?" Billy, not only am I going to help you out, but I'm going to get you an actual answer, because we leave no rocks unturned once we accept a real or fake question. In this case, I would have to say it would have been very difficult to fake a picture like this from so long ago. I mean, there was no technology like Photoshop back then, so how would you actually do this? On the other hand, we have lots of examples of fake pictures before Photoshop. Like this one you guys send in all the time. That was made a long time ago, and that's fake. Or how about this one with the woman riding a rabbit? That's old, and it's fake too. So I don't know about this one. I'll get out the official and hopefully very accurate answer that I have here, and we'll see what we got. And it says, the picture has been thoroughly examined, and the official answer is that it is 100%, without any doubt, fake. Can you believe that? With a little digging around on the internet, we were able to find the original picture. The original guy in the picture was John C. Calhoun, a politician from South Carolina. Not much later, someone just took that picture and pasted Abe Lincoln's head on it. When you look close, you can see, it does look a little odd. And those hands, they don't look like the hands of a tall man like Abe Lincoln. Okay, well, that's all the time I have for this video. But hey, if you're thinking about clicking away, please don't do that, because I haven't shown you my favorite fake of the week, and I went to a lot of trouble to pick it out. Now, I'm going to be showing you that in just a few seconds, but first, ladies and gentlemen, this week's fan art. First up today is this piece from Avante Esteverne. It shows Bill as a skeleton claiming, "All these fakes are killing me." Well, not yet, Avante, but hey, this is a cool piece, thanks. Here's a big, elaborate tableau from Elijah Cho. Here I am down here, and I'm surrounded by just about every real or fake monster there is. So thanks, Elijah. Great work. And how about this piece from Buggery? How cool is this one? Wow, it's kind of in the German expressionism category, don't you think? Thanks, Buggery. And hey, don't forget, we have a new show every Friday, so don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as the notifications bell so you get a shot at being first official comment and win the pin. If you have a picture and you're not quite sure whether it's real or not, send it in to me at billschannel@gmail.com and I'll take a look. Please don't leave links or suggestions in the comment section because really, the only thing that is going to do is turn me into a mega screamer screaming, "You're driving me crazy!" And now for my favorite fake of the week, which is this video. It claims to show a man who carried his horse for 3 miles after the horse was bitten by a snake. But here's my question. If he carried it for 3 miles, why is the video only 15 seconds long? That's because the guy in the video is really Dmitry Kaladze, a Ukrainian strongman who does all sorts of stunts like this, and even this. In this case, he did truly pick up a horse, but only for a few seconds. But that's pretty amazing just the same, because when you think about it, horses actually weigh anywhere from 900 to 2,000 pounds. Hey, don't go away just yet. There are a whole lot more real or fakes you can look at. Just go ahead and click on one.